Hi friends, today we are going to talk about what are the audit requirements for a person who is having goods receipt authorization. So this is something that every company which runs SAP has to do a semi-annual or annual audit, which is done by an external company, and this is what they are going to see. And this tutorial or this video is intended for people who are starting a career in audit, management, audit trial, and all those things, and also for SOD violation like SOX control, internal control people. Okay, this is very simple. This is very simple, and this diagram is simple and very important. If you get this, this is very much easy. Okay, this we are now discussing about post goods receipt or service entry sheet entry role. So generally, the course goods receipt is done generally by an internal person. So a person who has goods receipt cannot have vendor master creation or change anything. A person who is entering goods receipt for a three-way or a four-way match will never have the authorization of approving a purchase order. Okay, a person who is entering a goods receipt cannot approve an invoice. A person who is entering a goods receipt cannot post an invoice. Okay, and these are all dialogue users. There are cases where there is background users doing all these things, but that's background where you can automate, where you can program. But for dialogue, you cannot do that. Okay, so there can be litigation involved. So for post goods receipt, a person who is entering post goods receipt and he cannot do an RFQ. A person who is entering a post goods receipt, he cannot create. This can be red, or this can be green or yellow. Okay, I think this ideally, let me correct this. This can be borderline, so I'll put it as green. So let me make it green. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's not blue, it's not red for sure. Okay, so that's fine, so we corrected that. Okay, so this can be green. Okay, this is red. For a person entering a goods receipt and creating a contract, no. A person entering a goods receipt and creating a buyer, creating a purchase order, no, cannot happen. Okay, a person entering a goods receipt or service entry sheet and approving service entry sheet. Yeah, service entry sheet is generally for time entry cases where there is an external employee or there is a timekeeper who are entering. So generally it's external. So if someone is external who is entering sorry, not this one. If someone is external and he is entering a service entry sheet, he cannot have any of this. But if he's internal, they can have this approved service entry sheet. And creating a contract with post goods receipt or service entry sheet, it's a no-no. So this is very important. Once you understand this process, it's very clear, and then you have different transaction codes that you can kick in, and this diagram is very important. And once you understand this, it should be a cakewalk no matter where you go. And again, based on the different companies, based on different industries, you have stringent policies, or it can be lenient also. It's up to them. Okay, like if it's a small company, you cannot have so many roles around, so there can be a single person doing multiple roles. But for sure, a person entering a goods receipt cannot enter a post invoice. A person entering goods receipt cannot change the vendor. A person entering goods receipt cannot create that particular purchase order or something like that. Okay, but some of these cases can be yellow, green, red, whatever it is. Okay, so that's it. Stay tuned to my SAP channel, and happy SAP learning. And if you like it, share and subscribe to it, and have a great day.